which modern life cannot survive. The state of Jammu and Kashmir is blessed, along with its enchanting beauty, with large water bodies which add to its real beauty and contribute to its growth and development. Owing to the many rivers that flow through the region, the state has a huge potential in terms of harnessing this natural resource for production of green power. But the potential has remained substantially unexplored so far. As such, the Jammu and Kashmir government brought discernible policy changes and consequently created an independent corporation to accelerate the pace of hydropower development in the state. Thus was Jammu and Kashmir Power Development Corporation established in the year 1995. Although Jammu and Kashmir has a history of producing hydropower as early as 1905 in the shape of 9 megawatt Mohra hydroelectric plant, among the first of its kind in the subcontinent, with only 12% of the huge hydro potential explored so far, the resources are open for expeditious development through independent power producers also. This would mean not only meeting the state's own supply and demand gap, but also to augment the energy supply from other states through the northern grid, therefore making it a matter of national importance. The estimated hydel potential of the state is 20,000 megawatts, out of which projects of about 16,400 megawatts capacity have already been identified. These projects are techno-economically viable, besides being eco-friendly and socially beneficial. The main aims and objectives of the Jammu and Kashmir State Power Development Corporation Limited are planning, promotion, organizing an integrated and efficient development of hydroelectric power in all its aspects, investigation, research, design and preparation of preliminary feasibility and detailed project reports, construction, generation, operation and maintenance of power stations and sales of power generated, construction of ancillary work for timely and coordinated supply of power, arranging loan and assignment in favor of the company for all properties or rights that may be necessary for this purpose, sustained development of hydel potential. It has been the endeavor of the state to exploit the hydel potential available in a systematic way. Already 760.46 megawatts in the state sector, 1,680 megawatts in the central out of which two projects, namely Athwatu and Brainwell, have been commissioned, and work for the rest of the projects is underway. Under various sectors, the capacity addition planned during the 12th and 13th plan is around 8,473 megawatts, comprising of 3,332 megawatts in the state sector, 1,679 megawatts in the central sector, 2,120 in joint venture, and 1,342, both small and large, in the IPP mode. Implementation of projects planned in the state sector has been fast-tracked, and clearances from various statutory authorities have either been obtained or are in the advanced stage. The power potential of Sawalkot HEP, an important project from the state perspective, has been approved by the CEA for 1,856 megawatts. Similarly, power potential for New Ganderbal, Lower Kalnai has been approved. The power potential of Kirthai 1 is also likely to go up from 240 megawatts all the way to 300 to 350 megawatts. Investment opportunities. To develop huge unexploited hydro potential, the estimated investment required is about 1.5 lakh crores. It may not be possible for the state and the central sector undertaking to mobilize such huge investments for exploitation of this vast potential on fast-track basis. Therefore, the J&K state government is aiming at attracting private entrepreneurship for developing the hydel potential in line with the liberalization policy of the central government of the power sector in a big way. To cut short the long gestation periods, which otherwise are considered to be a major risk factor deterring private sector interest in hydropower, the state is providing to the vendors a list of facilities for quick development of the projects. These facilities include investigated scheme for development, single window clearance system, arranging of the land for the project. The following measures have been initiated for attracting the private investment and participation for expeditious exploitation of hydro potential, investor-friendly hydropower policy, corporatization of transmission and distribution sector, and restructuring the agencies as per commercial requirements, as well as creation of profit centers to improve the health of the power sector. The state has already signed an MOU under AP-DRP Government of India for the power sector reform, whereunder the state government is committed to provide good quality and uninterrupted power supply, attain commercial viability in the power sector, undertake energy audit at all levels to reduce system losses. The J&K State Electricity Regulatory Commission has been constituted so that issues related to the fixation of tariff and other related matters are addressed expeditiously. Attractiveness of the projects in the offing, CEA has ranked the projects, including that of J&K, on the basis of weightage assigned to various factors like probable hydro potential of the scheme, type of scheme, R&R or storage, dam height, tunnel length, international aspects, interstate aspects, accessibility, R&R or environment aspects, status of upstream and downstream development, status of DPR or SNI, etc. 49 schemes in major hydro have been included in the ranking by CEA in 2001. Natural influence drawn from the CEA rankings is that the J&K projects are very attractive in terms of the qualified parameters. Hydropower projects are highly capital-intensive mode of electricity generation, but have small recurring costs, while hydropower plants have large capital costs. They have long and productive lives, which significantly reduce the cost over time. This investment in hydro sector has inherent advantages of faster payback and sustained profitability, and thus tantalizing scope for small and big investors to invest in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Non-conventional power schemes. Besides hydropower, the state has sufficient prospect for developing non-conventional schemes such as harnessing wind power, geothermal power and solar power. The Ladakh region of Jammu and Kashmir is a source of development of such non-conventional power schemes, and the need of the hour is also to harness this green power with a cluster of small sustainable localized projects for the benefit of people living in the remote and rugged terrain of the state.